I'll make it. I start recording.
You're recording? Should I?
Yeah, I
Can
started
you send me a
recording.
copy of that? Okay,
Yeah, I'll add it.
perfect. So cool. So I introduce the topic and all and just go ahead,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so this topic actually came up as in the excuses that we make. And of late, I've been talking to a lot of people for choosing online classes or doing more. What else can we do? Because we are all in a lockdown state. And here, because the city that I'm in Ahmedabad, Gujarat, and it's quite strict out here. So a lot of people started giving me excuses that no, I don't like online stuff. I don't have the time. Imagine now in a lockdown phase, you're saying I don't have the time. And then what are the classic excuses we all make? Have you ever acknowledged like what is it that we are doing? We're making excuses for time. We're making excuses with money. We're making excuses when we are sick, and we're making excuses with children, and actually technically everything possible for not creating our life the way we would like to create. So that gave me a thought that okay, what else can we do? What else can we so initially we all bought into the lies of this lockdown, and that now everything is gone and we're doomed, and our businesses are going to go. And I'm sure everyone has gone through that, or at least heard of people who are going through that, and they're living the drama in their head and going through hell. That what's going to happen, let's save the money what we have, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Having said that, these are the kind of excuses we start making, that I don't have the money. Now again, yeah, that becomes a very consistent reality for ourselves. And the more you end up saying that I don't have it, is more you end up creating that for yourself. So everything that is, would you just like to let it go, pot and pock, or do whatever? And even for that matter, okay, what's your excuse? I mean, I was talking to my son the other day, and he's in grade 7, and his classes have started online, right? So he was mentioning, I can't make the excuse and I can't tell my teacher that I'm not doing this or I haven't done this. You don't have a reason now in absolute vulnerability, you don't have the reason to give your teacher why you haven't been able to complete your task. Or ask yourself, what is it that you're doing? Have you given yourself enough excuses for not being able to create something? What if you're in can you give a reason for being with husband and wife and say, okay, fine, I can't have sex with you because, okay, all those excuses, can you please let it all go, pot and pock, from all dimensions of time and space, because you're not willing to have fun, because you've already defined and you've already created that as a reality that no, this is not possible. So all those definitions that we've had so far, we have created in our minds. It's about going past that. It's about what if you just could excuse yourself for, creating something that you really truly desire to create. My pointed question to you would be, what is it that you truly desire? And what is it that you haven't been able to do? A lot of people, I just completed a call before this with other people, and because I was largely in Hindi, and that is about, people said that, and I've already tried to engage with people. What are your classic excuses? So someone said, I have issues with body weight. Now we make a lot of excuses, we all do, for not working out, or not, or something that is not working out for the body. And so have we asked enough questions? What questions could we ask, and what actions could we take to change our reality with what we really, really would like to do and go beyond everything that is? I mean, I just want to know, is everyone from Access? Do you have the Access jargon that we use? Or if there is somebody who is not from Access, it'll be easier for me to talk a non-Access language too.
Yeah, most of them are from Access. All are from Access.
All from Access. Awesome. That's so relief. I mean, so much relief out there. So we're talking this thing. So anybody would like to kind of share what your excuses are for not creating or doing things that you have kind of identified that you would like to do? Yes, Saima. Hi. I like your mask.
Thank you. I'm sitting at the airport and I'm on my duty. So
Oh,
that's
is
the
the
reason.
airport still functioning? Tell me.
Not as much for everyone, but yes, for the stranded people who want to go back home.
Okay.
So with the national carrier, so that's the reason I'm here.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so this is one of the major excuses that I have, that I have a very erratic flying schedule, and so the reason that I'm not able to follow up my passion and the futuristic goals for which is into the healing modalities, which one of them is access consciousness. So I want to pursue further courses and further facilitations and all of that, but I have all these excuses that I will not. So basically, I want to continue with this career as well as the futuristic goals, but I'm not able to continue both. So that's one of those.
Okay,
although
cool.
I have many.
So your yes, so your excuse, the classic excuse is I don't have the time to do that. So everywhere you've already defined that you don't have the time. Can you please destroy and uncreate, first of all? Secondly, I would say that all your goals, because goals keep us trapped. So can you please destroy and uncreate how that goal is all those goals, first of all. And secondly, all those wants that you created, because want is a lack. And also all your futuristic realities, because if you're a futurist, you have defined that somewhere in future I'll be able to do my access classes and not now. So having said that, can we just destroy and uncreate? Instead, could you, you're right now in a reaction state. I would say, what will it take for you to be in an action state by asking a question, what will it take for me to choose classes and do this with ease? We're not asking a question. We already concluded that I can't do it because my timings are erratic. Point is, if you have something in your reality, could you work around it? Just because it's a conclusion or a defined reality in your head, you are so convinced that this is not possible. What will it take for you to go beyond that? So everywhere you're not choosing that.
Yeah. So whenever I try doing that, I already have so this is where there is a loss of power in me, that the kids are also there at home, and then there's another course also going on, and then there's another thing going on. So I can't keep checking my I have to keep checking my roster or schedule, or I have to keep taking an off or a break from my work. So all of that keeps coming up. So I try, yes, I do that, and then again I get stuck. I do that, then again I get stuck. So I realize that I have to keep something on hold, on the back foot, and then continue.
So now
with
everywhere you
thing.
have created this as your reality, because see, this is your world and your reality, and you have already defined the barriers and the entire thing, and you have locked yourself up in it, that this is my truth and this is my reality. I have kids. So that's another way of creating an excuse. I don't have the time. My roster is this. So you have a list of excuses already lined up. Now, having said that, could you write down each and every excuse and do an interesting point of view to that? Because the minute we do that, I know it is very difficult, because when you're so convinced about something, your point of view creates your reality, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So now your point of view is not letting you go past what you've already created. So if you can start changing that by just simply being the question. Now, I am not saying that it is going to happen in a day, in a week, in a month, or in a year. Whenever you will be able to. But if you truly desire something, how that's going to show up is not in your hands. And everywhere you are trying to control the result of how it has to show up in your given circumstances. And because it's not showing up, you feel disappointed and disillusioned that it's not going to work. So everything that is, can you please destroy and uncreate? Times of Godjillion. Right, wrong, good,
yes.
So right, what is it that I can choose now that would be more easy? Simply, when I started 7 years ago, when I started with Access, I was so skeptical because I have a metaphysical background, and I was like, oh, how is this going to work anyway? And then the price, oh my God, I was working as a healer. That time, I did not have money. That was again an excuse that I made. I had my savings, but that was not something that I would like to part for a class, for God's sake. So, okay. And I have a small kid because he at that time was 6 years of age, and I'm a single mother, how am I going to do it? And all the jazz that comes along with it, my trauma that comes along with it. But now, when I just simply ask the question, what will it take for me to show up in the class with ease? And that is what one of the facilitator gave me. And I said, okay, let me keep asking. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, it's okay. But the fact is, nothing happens, and you create it, and it got created. My mother was ill. My son was small. We did not have domestic help. And that was my first foundation class that happened. Now, it didn't happen. I created it. And was the money outflow pain? Yes, it was, because I wasn't earning. I had no clarity of future, how I'm going to create it. And, everyone around you would be like, you don't need so much of self-help. Are you mad? You can't even go and tell your family that at that time it was 45,000. Now it is double the price. Can you go and tell your people that, okay, you know what, I'm doing this class. It's going to be a lakh of rupees. Okay, shut up and sit down. You can't do it. Now that will be another excuse that you would have, that my family is not approving of it. Right? And we are so good. We're so good, innovative and creative with excuses for not doing something. So what if we could find out one way to kind of do something that we really, really would like to do? And if you think that it's going to be a contribution, if it is light for you, what is it that I can choose now to create this for myself? And everywhere I'm not valuing myself as a valuable product, and I now destroy and create that. Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, nice. Because job becomes important, time becomes important, and the children become important. What everything could get handled, what would that be like? Can I ask structure? Now you can't break down the structure, but you have to sometimes work around it if you truly desire. वो कहते हैं शिद्दत से मांगी हुई चीज, that classic dialogue of Shah Rukh Khan. That is what we end up creating. So so Dhara is asking, I'm afraid of that my new decision might land me in more problems than now. So everywhere you have concluded, everywhere you have decided, all your PES juniors and DJ CCs that you have, can you please just try and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, particle lines, because decision, judgment, conclusion, computation. Your PES juniors like projection, rejection, separation, expectation that you have, that this is going to land me in more problems. So now what are you again creating? What are you reacting to? Because what is the action that you got to take? Where is the question in this? Where is the interesting point of view? I have this point of view in this. Because if you don't go past that, you will never be able to create it, because you already have a point of view कि मेरे को थप्पड़ पड़ने वाला है. Like I'm going to get slapped. And that's your reality. And so you will get slapped. And you will say, see, I told you I'm going to get slapped. And you'll convince yourself and see, I told you this is going to happen. So everything that you're living that drama in your head, can you please just try and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple line, shows, boys and beyonds. So my question to you would be, okay, what action can I take now? What is it that I truly know? And everywhere I'm not following my knowing, can I now destroy and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple line, shows, boys and beyonds. And everywhere you have defined and decided that this is a problem that is going to show up. So what is that problem? What if it's not a problem? And what if it could create more possibilities in your life? And everywhere you're trying to control how it has to look like. Like, you have to say something and this is how it's going to look like. You already have pictured it in your head. All that picturing, picturizing of things and imaginations and everything that you have in your head. And you are trying to logically justify that this is what is going to happen, and all that excuse that comes along with it. That's like a huge ball of energy. Can you please just try and uncreate that times a gazillion? I'm assuming you said yes. Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, line, short, boys and beyonds. So what kind of excuses are you so good at? What is the innovation? Like, smallest of thing we can make excuses, as I said. I mean, the only excuse I can't give right now is like, hey, you know what? Can I call you back? I'm driving. That doesn't work because you are at home. You're in a lockdown. You can't say that. So yeah. So imagine how creative can we be with excuses still while we are in a lockdown? Why we can't do something? Have you ever acknowledged, what is it that you truly desire? Is there anybody who would like to share it? Everyone has what they desire. That's so awesome. I'm just wondering if somebody would like to share some kind of an excuse that we often make. What is your classic excuse that you make? And what if you did not have to justify it? I don't have time. I know that's the classic one, right? I don't have money. I don't have time. I am sick and I have my children. Those are very classic excuses. We have fun with those excuses. So,
I will do from tomorrow.
And the tomorrow never comes, right? I'm busy in a meeting. Okay, no. Is that an excuse? Okay, right. Yeah, we do that. We often do that. We often tell how we do. So the point is, would you desire to do it? Would you not do it? Your child would really do it. Even when your principal or your parents or your authority figure said, no, you're not going to do it, but you wanted to do it and you did it. Can you think of yourself or in all those time, that what you ended up creating for yourself and you had no excuse for that and you still could justify because you knew that this is what I truly desire and I'm going to do it no matter what. And everywhere you're not allowing yourself to have that energy all over again, can you please just try and uncreate that times a gazillion? Right, wrong, good, bad, focal line, shows, boys and beyonds. So it's about unleashing that child within you. Where have you killed that kid inside your own being? You're not being a child again. And yes, and still do. Yes, we still do. We love our excuses more than the creation that we would like to create. Because the creation seems unlikely, it seems very uncertain because everywhere we're not willing to trust our knowing. Because if we start trusting ourselves more, then we will become the valuable product in our own life. We have to eventually we have to eventually make everyone else and everything else more valuable than us. And what would that be like? That if you start doing that for yourself instead, that I choose to do this and not make an excuse. I know there's some people in the previous call who said that, it might hurt somebody. Really? Really? Is that not an interesting point of view? And what if your point of view creates your reality? I'll reiterate my point that it's about what we think is what gets created. Do you really want to change that is the question. Question is, what would you choose if you were truly being you? Everywhere you give up your being in favor of fitting into other people's realities, or in favor of making other people feel more comfortable, just because you kind of get other people intimidated by your presence, because you're a catalyst of change and you not let that happen. Everything that is, can you please just try and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, perfect, anxious, boys and beyonds. So I was a kid and I was growing up and people used to say, you're so irritating. I'm from Delhi, by the way. I'm currently in a city called Ahmedabad, which is Gujarat. So somehow people kind of liked me here. Maybe they're too sweet, but they're sweetly judgmental. I realized that much later. So since I'm from Delhi, I know I faced a lot of judgment from people when even I went to Bombay for my studies, and they would say, you're so irritating. I would always wonder, what am I irritating them with? It was probably my crazy madness energy. I was totally crazy. I still am. And and Access got that out, because we end up creating drama in our life. So what did I create? Because I am crazy and I couldn't receive that judgment. So they kept judging me and I started pushing my energy down and suppressing it. Oh, people don't like it, so I shouldn't do this. I wanted to be likable. So everywhere you want to be liked by other people, can you please just try and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, pot, purple, line, shorts, boys and yawns. Also killing my children's childhood by asking them not to do certain things, and when they still do it, I so get mad. Yes, so what happens is we kill our children's future by not choosing something that we would like to choose. We don't step up. If I'm not choosing, how will I create space for the other person? You wish to. So for example, I'm a single mother, not having enough funds at that point of time, and I still chose to go for CF. The money showed up from anywhere. It's because your choice always creates. And I got the money. I had to, the question was being a good mother. I had to be, if I wanted to be a good mother, I shouldn't have left my son alone and gone to Australia for my CF last year. But I chose. So when I stepped up, he stepped up too, to kind of manage everything on his own. We think that, oh, I can't do this because my child needs me more, this needs me. What if you could just choose for yourself? What is that going to contribute in your life? Is you're going to be happy, joyful, having that energy? And what if you could pass it on to them? We never think about what I would like to do. What if you are the source of that energy and you could actually, share it, celebrate, contribute, do whatever, but you're not choosing. You won't choose. Because and since you wouldn't choose, the child also would learn to kind of suppress, cut off, and not receive, and do the same thing what you're doing, and then eventually get frustrated. Yes, so everywhere we're doing that drama with ourselves, can we destroy and uncreate? Right, wrong, good, bad, purple, and I think, when I look back, I wanted to be the hero of my life. So I created a drama where I just became a single mother, and I said, okay, fine, this didn't work for me, and I am now suicidal. I don't like my life. Why? Because I couldn't have it my way. But now when I look back, I'm like, whoa, what did I create? And everything that I created, I actually contributed, which I thought was negative, has actually been a bigger contribution in my life. And everywhere, you're actually judging yours, wherever you think you're wrong, you're actually doing that we don't have. Oh, that's such a beautiful judgment. I like it. So Galaxy Tab just wrote, what if we don't have enough experience and skill to earn more money? So interesting point. What does it belong to is another tool you can use quite often as to who told you that you don't have the skill set to do what you would like to do. The very fucking fact that you're on this call means you want to go past your excuses, and you know that you're making excuses. Would you not want to go beyond that? And if yes, then choose. It's about choice. It's not about having a skill set. Do you think if a compounder and a doctor and a compounder has to kind of earn money, would he not do anything and everything that it takes to create money? And people during this lockdown have actually come up with their creative, innovative ideas and created something that would never existed. How did all these inventions happen? They kept at it. And what if you do not have to be perfect? So all your addiction to perfection, can you please just try and uncreate that? Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, conscious, boys and beyonds. Thank you. So I so relate to what you're sharing. Cool. I'm so glad you are, because we limit ourselves. I did that for such a long time that I can't do this and I don't want to do this. I don't know is my greatest excuse always, because I like to do, like how Gary does. Oh, I don't know this thing. Could you help me? Now, when you're using it out of consciousness, cool. But if you're making it as an excuse for not going beyond and doing what you would really like to do, then it's not. Then it becomes an excuse which hits you, and you end up locking yourself or creating barriers and walls where you hold, locking yourself behind it, and you're not going beyond that. What if you could just simply ask, is this an excuse I'm making? And if yes, then what action can I choose now? What questions can I ask now? What can I do differently that would change this and eliminate all my excuses? Yes, Priyanka, would you like to ask? And then we just love our sadness, trauma, drama, our sorrow, and with this lockdown even more. And then we are tapping into a lot of other people who are actually going through this fear and guilt and massive fear and panic. Okay, how much did you get into panic buying? Tell me. Even though we are in Access, a lot of us got into panic buying that mera kya hoga, khana nahi milega, and everything that we picked up from other people and made it our reality. Can we please let that go now? Destroy and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, powerful, conscious, boys and beyonds. So, I mean, as I said, I wanted to be the hero of my life. So I created a reality where like, oh, please help me. I'm like such an abla nari, kind of thing. Like, yeah, victim. I'm such a victim. Please help me contribute. And that worked for me for some time till I got bored of my own story. I think enough of stories now. Let me do something else. I'm not a weakling, and none of you out here who's actually attending this call is a weakling that you can't do something. Give me a break. The minute you're told you're a humanoid, the minute you're told you can't do this, you will fucking go and do this. And I'm like, okay, fine. How can I do this now? You're just not asking enough questions. Or maybe that desire is not there. And Saima, when you said I am passionate. Now, Gary always says that if you're passionate about something, you have to die for it. So because you create circumstances that you end up dying for something, don't die. You're not Jesus. Okay? With true love to Jesus, but you don't have to die for your passion. You want to do something? Okay. What can I do? Can I attend classes online? I mean, for the first fucking time, we have something happening online. How are you able to attend the class right now or this call right now? Because you asked for it. And you were able to do it even with a mask, the muzzle, whatever you wear it. Yes. So it's not that you are unstoppable. You will create when you would like to create it. It's just about the time. Ask, is it time now? Instead of going into self-judgment and berating yourself and saying that, oh, this doesn't work for me. I know this, I can't manage this. I have too much on my pattern. Guess what? Humanoids love 10 things happening at the same time. They love it. And then they're like, yeah, see, I'm like a hero. Yeah. I can do everything.
And then again, two of those things don't work out. Then again, there's like, I'm focusing more on the things that are not working out than the things that are working out.
You are multi-talented, and that's what you're doing with yourself. Did I know that I could create a dance, joy of body movement therapy, which is called like, which I only coined it, beat the shit out of your, not shit out of your body, beat like back and thinking, oh, with I'm next person, this does not work. No, you're trying to hands on. What's this part? When you asked that question, what came up was this, what do I love doing? What do I enjoy doing? Dance? Yeah, cool. Okay, can I club it with healing? Yes, I always wanted to. And then came up something very unique, very different, where I also have the elements of Access in it, like sprinkling, garnishing it with Access, where I could have more people who would come for, because they don't understand the jargons that we use in Access. So what can we do? Maybe give them chakra if they want that. People are at different levels in their consciousness journey. Does not make them right, does not make them wrong. What else is possible? And having said that, I came through that route, right? So how can that be wrong? Yeah. So everywhere you making yourself wrong,
destroy and uncreate
and have fun with what you're doing. It's about having fun, Saima. It's just about having fun. Wherever you're not having enough fun. Great. So everything boils down to that. So more questions? Yeah, because time is running out. More
I would like to share something. Yes. Hi, Kavita. I would like to share something. On 28th of February, I had a heart attack. And I was the person who used to say, I cannot stay at home. I will die if I do that. And just after 2 weeks, I was asking the doctor, can I drive now and can I go? Suddenly the lockdown was announced. And it was like, oh, now we can do so many things which are pending.
Exactly.
And not even once I said till date that, oh, ab main kya karu?
Exactly.
Because
That's
I
what.
stay all alone. I stay all alone.
Wow.
And I'm enjoying my peace. I'm enjoying it.
Salute to you, because yes, we still have people, like 1 or 2 people in our home, you know, where you can fight and argue and do something, but you know, you can chew their brain. But staying alone, I think is phenomenal and commendable.
Like,
how does it get any
they
better?
say, no, I fight with my children on the phone.
Yeah, what fun could you have still? Yes. And
that would be just for 5 minutes. They'll say, Mama, if you're not in the mood of talking, cut.
Yeah.
The phone is down.
You always have a choice. That's all I would say.
Yeah, because now they are 40 plus. My children are also 40 plus. So
yes.
It's okay. Let them have totally. Their life. But I am enjoying this piece to the core, I would say. And I don't know how
come out with that creativity and that innovation to go and eliminate that excuse and say, here I am. This is what I was hiding away from the world and people, including myself, and create something greater. Yes, Kaushal, you want to ask?
My mother asked me, "Ab tu kya karegi?" मैंने कहा बहुत काम है मेरे पास. क्या करेगी? I told her I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this. Oh, you've got a lot of work. Yes, don't worry.
Yeah.
So you can have. It's just your mind which will create things.
Yes, and we only create excuses, and we only know
we
how to.
We're not going to ask our neighbor कि अब मैं क्या करूँ.
Nobody
will. She's going to say, आलू चिप्स बना लो, मंगोड़ी बना लो, ये बना लो. So that is not my choice.
Exactly. You have to follow your knowing. Yes, Kaushal.
I would love to download books on my Kindle and read.
Yeah, but I would really thank you, ma'am, because she has really motivated me, because I am a person who cannot live alone.
Oh.
And my session was to set the goals, clearing the goals, that is to clear all the goals that we have, so that we can
have to have a target and target. When you have targets, and you and you will come from zero. Now 50 million. The minute you 50 million, you will create a loss, and then again come back to point goal. Like the Hindi also, it goes on like that. Okay, that's my wacky way of saying. But yeah, so but if you have a target, so a lot of people have say, okay, I have this target. You accomplish that target and go beyond, and your probably target can change again. So then creating yourself. That is, and then of course.
But sometimes the goals will motivate us to reach that thing or to achieve that.
Everywhere you're using your goal and motivate something because you maybe change what it was. You acknowledge that.
So you can wish for something. We should not keep some goals.
You should not. There are this in my life. Just in my life. As simple as that. And then ask and just play around. What happens is we get constipated. I have now asked. I'm asking every day. This is not showing up. Just simply ask. Okay. Well, you stop having fun on your way. It's about having fun all throughout. It's just like, okay, ask and play, ask and play, ask and play. How, when, the way it's going to show up, just be completely at ease with yourself. Well, what can I do now if you really wanted to show up?
Mm-hmm.
What actions can I do?
Thank you.
Right. So since there is there are only 3-4 minutes left, I would like to say there are a lot of upcoming classes, and that is the space Vijay has provided. And thank you so much, Vijay, and all the gratitude to you. So my upcoming classes, there's like the easiest thing that is get your happy on. I think everyone's doing who's a BAS facilitator or a CF. It's day tomorrow, and of course I'm doing Joy of Body Movement with Book My Show, and there is a gym which is coming. There's 24 and this book club thing. It's not a full word, but friendship often is, and that is something really shift in your reality, because there was one time when I got into Access and I would be like this with the term called sex, that I would like to talk like that someday, and that is realized is today. Now I don't have any energetic charge or any ambitions to use a term called sex. I had that long time ago, and I'm so glad that I am in a state of expansiveness where I can get in my ears or just go talking about it. So so that is, and of course the online foundation, which is coming soon. Yes, I can share my phone number 9244911166, and that's what I do. I normally, how does it not go? Okay, cool. It's just not delivering to you. I mean, I've just posted the links, and you can ask a question. You can note it down: 98244911166. That's ask questions. If you still have 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, we can just ask if you would like to ask, and just keep asking yourself what that you desire, and just do what it takes. I know, creating that. It's fun. And excuses not, because you will end up getting out of your own excuse. Let me tell you, I got bored. are done with it. I said, I'm done living a small life. And I was for showing up in life, people that you are and you are there. So just it's about enjoying every moment, and this lockdown has really contributed to us in ways we can't imagine, and you would recognize that, you would acknowledge that, wow, this is phenomenal. What is it that we're choosing now is the whole question. It's about out creating. Even this lockdown, I wouldn't say ye phase hai, ye khatam ho jayega. I wouldn't say that. Okay, this phase, wow, what a time to create more. What possibilities. Even Blaine is going with the online classes on SOP and stuff and all. Just do whatever you would like to do now. Yeah, and just ask, is now the time. That's it. Thank you so much for being there. I just love watching people, like these boxes, these boxes. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Thank you for coming online.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time. Bye.
Bye.